What's up, everyone? Welcome to Filmspiration, inspiration for everyone through the lens of a filmmaker. My name is writer-director Edgar Ibarra. Let's get down to business. So I'm here at the Unscrewed Theater in Tucson, Arizona, where auditions are being held for the pilot You Only Live Twice. I asked the producers if I could jump in to see and pick their brains as to what they look for when actors and actresses are coming in for roles that they put out in casting calls. Let's see what they had to say.
Today is the auditions are casting for You Only Live Twice. It's a TV pilot.
Cool. Written, directed by?
Written by myself and Mark P. Sadler, and directed by Alan Williams. This is a beautiful, I wrote it, but it's a beautiful story about the recovery side of addiction, and that's something that nobody's ever talked about.
What goes into, or what, generically speaking, are you looking for?
Okay, for talent, everybody has talent, I believe. But there's a three kind of prong thing that I look for, and it's integrity, humility, and confidence. Confidence that they know what they're doing and can carry out a task. Humility to know what their limitations might be, and maybe they can work on those things as well. But integrity to know that you don't have to watch over them to do their job that they're supposed to be doing, and they do the right thing at the right time, no matter who's watching. It's those key things that I didn't know that's what I was looking for, but I spoke with you on the set of another movie, and those are. When we talked about it, those are the three things that came out in my mind. The three things was integrity, humility, and confidence. Everybody has their own setup for getting ready for a role, but one of the major things that being on this side of the production that I found is communication is key. When you reach out to a production and they reach back out to you and answer you, it's important that you really you have a straight, open communication, or else it's gonna go on too long. And know your role, know your part in the production. No, not meaning what role you're playing in the show, but as an actor, we have to come prepared. We have to have our headshot. We have to have a resume. We have to choose the role that we feel is best for us, and don't leave it up to somebody else. It's about committing to that particular role and taking that leap of faith.
What should they bring to the table?
Being themselves. Most of the auditions, when they try to be the character and they overact it, it doesn't come off very well. And then that's a little secret that once you discover as an actor, you just go into audition and you read the lines as yourself. And most often than not, you get that role. That has worked for me plenty of times.
When you say bring yourself, is it one of those things where it's more important to be comfortable as an actor? When you're comfortable, you do your better work, right?
Yep, exactly. And, delivering lines is nerve-wracking. Coming to an audition is nerve-wracking. You see the people in the room, and you're looking at other talented actors, and sometimes you get a little, you kind of look at and you're like, wow, that guy has a lot of talent. I'm going up against him. And, it gets nerve-wracking, and then you start doubting yourself. But, what I always tell everybody, just be relaxed, be yourself, have a good read, and we'll take it from there.
Should their biggest competition be the person sitting next to them in the waiting room, or should their biggest competition be who they were yesterday?
As a matter of fact, their biggest competition is themselves. They prevent themselves from doing a good read because they're so nervous, or they're either too worried about who's in the room, or who's in front of them, who's behind them, or who's sitting and looking at them. And so we're our worst, enemies when it comes to that. And so I struggle with that as an actor. I'm not gonna say that I had it pat down, but it comes to a point in your life that you can go into all these auditions when all of a sudden it clicks. When you go in there and you're yourself, because the role's like, oh man, this is me. So you read it as yourself and you don't try to act it. And then so when you read it for yourself and you come out, I came out of that audition, I was like, man, I should have done something else. And I doubted myself, but guess what? I got the role. And I was like, maybe that's the key. Be yourself. Depends on what the lines say. You just deliver your lines as yourself and be you, and the camera loves that.
And I also got to talk to one Daniel Brockert.
Well, I think the things I reminded myself are specific, bold, and personal. And because I learned that in my acting class, and then try to show your individuality. And I guess that's the personal part of it. If you're too nervous and you're not able to concentrate, then that's a problem. Yeah. you've got strengths, you got weaknesses, you know, and I think that if you're able to do both, you know, I think that's a good thing. You want to try to be honest with yourself, in my opinion.
Everyone, there you have it. That is everyone's 2 cents with regards to relaxing and being yourself when you come into an audition and just having a good time and knocking it out of the park in that way. Thank you very much to the producers of You Only Live Twice for having me here, and I look forward to bringing everyone updates on You Only Live Twice here on Filmspiration. Thank you very much. If you haven't done so, please subscribe, like, leave us a comment. Anything you want to see in particular, share the videos. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. We can't do this without you. And remember, if you're out there, if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do, don't ask anyone's permission. Run out and do it, period. Everyone, I'm Edgar Ibarra. This has been Filmspiration. See you on the next one.